Good morning, I'm David Smalley with Elves and Angels. I'm here to do an assembly video of Hannah's Dollhouse. It's a dollhouse that we made years ago, and we decided to bring it back this year and change the design so it was more open to, and had more play value, and also a lot easier in assembly. So we're going to show you that right now, and we'll show you the parts first. These two are the first floor. This is one side of the dollhouse. I'm just going to hold it here. The other side. As you can see, we put grooves in it like we do in all of our products, so you know exactly where to put the parts when you assemble it. When we brought this out about 2 weeks ago, my wife assembled this dollhouse in 20 minutes using a Phillips screwdriver, so it's a breeze actually. The interior stairway, one of them. Second floor stairway. This is the second floor. I'm sorry. This is the second floor. Third floor. Two parts. I think we've got, these are the partitions that you'll see go in here pretty soon. Windows. The upper roof. This is going to join into here in another groove, you can see. And then the lower roofs are grooved also. 4 of those. So let's get started here. I may not put in all the screws just to save time in the video. You don't need to see me re-screw everything. You'll know what I mean. I'll explain myself. And we're going to get started. We'll take this rear side of the bottom floor. Take the wider of the two sides and simply slide that in there. Whoops. Lay it on its side here like this, and there are 2 screw holes here. Put them in. I'm going to use the screw gun because it's a little quicker and it does save time in the video. And then I'm going to take the other part of the floor like this, slides on like that. Two screws here also. And then we'll take the other side. And I think this should be just as easy like this. I'm going to overhang the groove where this side fits into over the table just a little bit. If you had a helper, you could just have them hold it. This, put that into the groove like that, snug that together. I believe that there are 2 screws underneath on this. If you had someone just hold that in there for you, you could do it with it sitting up also. Now we're going to set the stairway in on this side here. I'm going to come around a little bit, give you a better shot at it. It goes in that track right there. We're just going to leave that in place right now. Okay. So you have your 2 sides, your stairway all set. Then we're going to slide in the stairway second floor, which it kind of looks like this. You'll see it gives, this is cut out to allow for the stairway. So you take it like this, slide it in till it hits that, and then this piece, this is the other part of the second floor. Straighten that out there. We're going to slide this in here, this, Now, when this is even on this side over here, flush with the edge of the side, and I can give you a little bit better of a view. This is even here, that's where this all goes. So we're going to start by putting a screw when it's even in either side. Pull it in. I'm going to swing it around so you can see this a little better as I do it. So the point that I was talking about is right here. I'm going to have that even with the side. Whoops. Let's push it out a little here. Like that. Unscrew there. Alright. I'm going to give you two different types of screws in the packet, in which the assembly packet. There'll be a coarse thread, which is a thicker screw, and there'll be a fine thread. And the fine threads are used to put in the partitions so that you don't split them, for instance. I'll show you that in just a moment here. Get this in. So now you have your first and second floors attached to the dollhouse. This, because you flushed it on the other side or made it even on the other side, just bumps up against the stairway. I'm going to show you here. There are two screw holes here. I'm going to install one of those screws right now. There's no need to put both of them in. So that's where we are now. We're going to put in two partitions right now. Set this right in there. Drops down, pushes in like that. Push it forward a little bit. Just take a look at where your hole is. Here you want to be centered. This piece wants to be centered in the hole. We're going to take and put, as I said before, the fine thread screw into this, actually. Just like this. And then we have this wide partition or window, whatever, goes in this side here. Put this in. Drops in that track there, slides in. Again, line it up, center that hole on the center of this piece of wood, and then we're going to put in a fine thread screw there. Just like that. And that will adjust a little bit, okay, so it'll always be snug there. There's a little bit of room there. That's the only thing that holds that, is the one screw. Now, I'm going to put a second floor, a third flooring. This is the first time I put this together, so we're both in the same boat right now. I'm going to put this part in. This is the other side of the stairway, the opening for the stairway. Shove that in. And then we're going to make it even on the back here. This, show you what I mean again. So even here, even here. I'll put in two screws. I believe that there's, yeah, that's all there are actually. This is a great dollhouse. It's extremely playable. It's so open from all sides. It really lends well to groups of children playing, and can accommodate 4 children really easily at one time. Then we'll get the screws on the other side. As you can see, this isn't very difficult. If you were to look at it online, you'd say, gee, I don't know if I can do it. But as you can see, it goes together quite well. Excuse me. All right, now we have 2 more partitions or windows, wherever they are, or whatever a child wants them to be, I guess. And we're going to drop them in here. They go into the groove first. Put another one in over here, like this. And again, line those up, centered with that hole. And if you need to, I know I looked at this the other day, and if you need to, just look down the hole and see when you can see light, and then move it over a little bit, and you'll see that you're in the right place just by looking down through it. Okay, now we're going to go on with the roof. This is what the dollhouse looks like thus far, and I'm going to come around here. This has some great angles to it, like that. Now we're going to put the roof on, and I'll show you that. What you want to do here is have the edge of the roof even with the gable end. Okay, and there are 2 screws on either side. I'm only going to put in one, as I've said before, to save time in the video. And again, even here. This is where these nice little grooves come in here. You see the top one, this is going to drop down over this. These here are going to drop down over here. I'll try to do that from back here for you. And like that. So I don't even need to put the screws in really, but we will. I'm going to come around, just put one. You see that's locked in on the sides, locked in on the top. And then we're going to take the lower roofs here, one there. This is really a breeze. If you ever thought you couldn't put anything together, it's not true. This is really, really simple. As I said, my wife did it with a Phillips screwdriver in 20 minutes. That's really not too bad. We'll slide it around, and then we're going to put the others on. This. Oops. Sorry, I don't have the hand skills that I had when I was young. I have pretty good arthritis, and I've lost a lot of my mobility. I hope you'll do better than I'm doing here. Okay, and then like that. Now you have the roof on. The last thing is the middle partition between the 2 rooms, which I really like this. You'll see there's a hole here, there's a hole on the other side. You line that up in the middle, and then there are also 2 holes here. You're going to screw that in from the bottom, there and there. And I'm just going to put the top ones in for you here right now. You just line it up with the center, then put your screw, one over here. Just see this, you just line this up here, and line them up at the bottom. So that makes a nice partition there, dividing those rooms. Then the final thing that you have to do is put in the wood plugs, which we provide. You want to use either Elmer's glue or Elmer's school glue, whatever. It's non-toxic. Take the edge of the glue bottle, put a decent sized dab there. Put your plug in. If the conditions are very humid or something like that, sometimes you might have to tap that in. It might not drop in like that, but it's actually just because of either humidity or something. And so you just tap those in, and all the holes provided there. So I'm going to give you one little kind of look at Hannah's Dollhouse here. It's has some lovely angles to it, so I'm going to spin it around slowly for you to see it again. And it's really a beautiful piece. It's just, this is so nice, and up the stairs, up through, it's a nice dollhouse. Kids really get a lot of fun out of this. Actually, one of my granddaughters, Abby, got one for her birthday that her father made her, and it's just, she was just beside herself when she saw it. So, anyways, that's about it with Hannah's Dollhouse. We hope you like it. We like it very much. I'm going to take just a second here to thank you for the last 26 years of supporting Elves and Angels, our product line, helping support a very large family through doing something that I personally have loved, and a lot of others of us have loved doing it also. So anyways, the holidays are quickly approaching, and I'd like to wish you all, I'm going to wish you Merry Christmas, because it's Merry Christmas for me, but whatever holiday that you celebrate, we wish you the very best, and the best in the new year. And again, we thank you very much for your support of our product line.